What's good, YouTube? This is MTS Finance back again with another video. I'm your host Supreme, and in this video I have a very well kept secret as far as tax implications goes. So if you're a business owner, you definitely want to stick and stay with this one, and of course hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. So, this little known secret to a lot of people is very, very detrimental as far as tax implementation goes. You can definitely benefit from this substantially if you have a business that is separate from a place where you reside, meaning if you have somewhere to stay and you're a business owner, you can capitalize on this, and it's actually called the Augusta Rule, Section 280A. What this allows you to do is this allows you to rent your place of residence, meaning the place you live, for up to 14 days every single year. And in addition to renting it out for 14 days every single year, you can initially charge, or basically you're charging yourself, which is you charging the place you live to your business for up to $1,000 per day for 14 days per year. And this allows you to have a tax-free write-off on your personal tax returns that you can claim back in taxes, and you get to deduct that from your business as well. So this is income that's tax-free, that's coming into you from your business by renting out your place where you initially lived, and you can do this on a yearly basis. So this is huge as far as like tax write-off implementation goes. You can definitely capitalize on this, but I'm going to go a little bit in depth with this so you can understand exactly what this is about. So the Augusta Rule, known to the IRS Section 280A, allows homeowners to rent out their home for up to 14 days per year without needing to report the rental income on their individual tax return. Originally created to protect residents of Augusta, Georgia, who would rent out their homes to attendees of the annual Masters Golf Tournament. The Augusta Rule applies to any taxpayer who owns a home in the United States, provided that your home is not your primary place of business. So of course, this is something that's really huge. A lot of people really don't know about this, and a lot of people aren't really taking advantage of it. They're not really capitalizing on this stuff. This is stuff that the one percenters have been using and taking advantage of for years. Now we have some of the key aspects that they've been using, so we can now capitalize on that and actually become profitable from it as well. We can get the same amount of results that they've been getting for years on top of years. But now we can use it to offset a lot of gains from the stock market, you know, your side hustle, and other businesses that you may have that you report on an annual basis. This is something that's huge. You definitely want to capitalize on this, guys. That's why I stress to everyone, and you know, I tell people all the time. So of course, guys, you definitely want to capitalize on this one, and of course, you really don't want to miss out on this, because getting your LLC is one of the best moves that you could possibly make as far as tax implications goes, and saving on those gains that you could possibly make, or your income that you've already generated, you get to keep more and pay less. Because just imagine, just think about it for a second, $14,000 in write-offs every year, on top of whatever else that you have as a write-off. You will actually be in the positive, and most likely, depending on what you make and whatever state that you live in, you can potentially start saving money and actually getting a return that's higher than what you expected over a period of time. But you definitely want to make sure that you're capitalizing on this. If you haven't gotten the LLC before, you definitely want to look into it and try to get it started as soon as you can so you can capitalize on this. And of course, you definitely want to get a head start on this if you haven't already done so. But for those that already have their own businesses, you can definitely capitalize on this right now. If you haven't filed your taxes already, you can definitely do that as soon as possible. And this is something that will eventually put more money in your pockets, and you can have more money to invest. You can have more money to save. You can have more money to rinse and repeat, and build up your business even more. Because this is write-off. This is write-offs that you can actually potentially get a higher tax return on your individual income that you actually make. So of course you wanna look into this, look very closely into it, do a lot of research. Depending on what state you actually live in, stuff may vary, but you definitely want to stick and stay very, very close to this one. Of course, guys, this is MTS Finance. I'm your host, Supreme. Of course, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the family. And of course, as we always say, we think like the minorities, not the majorities. As we lead by example, many will follow. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.